Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to enroll or invite student in Google Classroom on Pabbly subscription billing payment. So here let's say that I'm managing my digital courses with the help of Google Classroom, which is an amazing learning management platform. So here to sell my course, I'm using Pabbly subscription billing in which I have created a plan for my course. So here my objective is that whenever a student is going to make the payment for this course, then I want to send an invitation link for the Google Classroom to that student. So now in order to automate this entire process, I need to set up a connection between these two applications, for which I'm going to use this amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be Pabbly subscription billing and my action application will be Google Classroom. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to send Google Classroom invitation on successful Pabbly subscription billing payment. So I'm managing my digital courses with the help of Google Classroom, which is an amazing learning management platform. And in order to sell my course, I'm using Pabbly subscription billing in which I have created a specific plan for my course. So now my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment for a particular course by a student, then I want to enroll the same student in the course which I've created in Google Classroom. So basically, I want to send an invitation link to that student once the payment has been made for the course. So now in order to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and this here is the landing page. So in order to reach here, you just have to type in pabbly.com/connect in your browser. So here you can see I've got two options. One is of sign in and the other one is of sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can simply sign in. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard. And now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as send Google Classroom invitation on successful Pabbly subscription billing payment. On my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Pabbly subscription billing to Google Classroom automation. Now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So action is an automated response from a trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is send Google Classroom invitation on successful Pabbly subscription billing payment. So now in order to automate this entire process, I will go to my trigger window and over here I'm going to search for Pabbly subscription billing as my trigger application. Here it is. And the trigger event will be successful payment. So this trigger will start working on a successful payment that will be made. So now in order to access Pabbly subscription billing, I will just go back to the all applications page by Pabbly. So over here, I will go to Pabbly subscription billing and click on access now to reach the dashboard. So this here is the Pabbly subscription billing dashboard. Now moving back to Pabbly Connect. So now moving to my action window, as I want to send Google Classroom invitation. So over here in my action window, I'm going to search for Google Classroom as my action application. Here it is. And the action event will be create invitation. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So as my objective is to send Google Classroom invitation on successful Pabbly subscription billing. So firstly, I need to establish a connection between Pabbly subscription billing and Pabbly Connect. So in order to do that, here you can see a webhook URL is given and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully because this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect Pabbly subscription billing with Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to my Pabbly subscription billing dashboard. So this here is the dashboard, and over here in products, you can see that this here is the course and I've created a plan for this course as well. So now in order to set up a connection, over here I will go to settings, and in settings I will go to webhook. And here under webhook, I'm going to add a new webhook in order to build a connection. So I'm going to click on add webhook button. Over here, I'm going to give the webhook name as Pabbly Connect webhook. So now over here, I need to select the product for which I'm making a connection. So I'm going to select my course, that is PHP course for beginners. So over here from this drop down, you can select the plan as well. So I'm going to keep it as all plan. Moving to the webhook URL. So in this field, I need to mention the webhook URL. So from Pabbly Connect, I'm just going to copy it, and over here, I'm going to paste it. So once I've done that, so now moving to the events. So over here, I'm going to select the event as successful payment. So that means now we have successfully set up this webhook, and we are just going to click on save because we have mentioned the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect and we have selected our event as well. Once that is done, I'm going to click on save. And here the webhook has been added successfully. So once this has been done, over here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that it is waiting for webhook response. And now you can see I have got a test response. So I'm going to recapture this webhook response. So here you can see that it is waiting for a webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So in order to do that, I'm going to make a purchase for this course. So I'm just going to click on checkout. So over here, this is the payment page. Now I'm going to enter some basic information. Let's say the first name is current, last name is user. Here's the email address as currentuser@pabblytudes.com. Here's the billing address. I'm just going to select the state. This here's the state. So now moving to the payment information. So as I'm going to do a test payment, that is why over here I'm going to click on success. So as I'm going to click on success, then over here the card details will be added of a dummy card, and now I'm going to click on complete order. So over here you can see that it says thank you for your purchase. That means I've successfully made a payment for this course, and the response of this payment would have been captured in Pabbly Connect. So yes, over here you can see that I have received the response. So here you can see the event type, that is payment success. You can see the data user ID, you can see the data user updated at. Over here you can see the project name, that is Pabbly subscriptions, and over here you can see some other details as well. So here you can see the invoice details as well, and scrolling down here you can see the details of the customer. So this here is the last name, this here is the customer ID, first name, email ID, and the customer created date and time, and over here you can see the billing details as well. So this here is the amount of the product, and over here in the response received, we have got the description as payment success, and we have also got the name of the product that was purchased, and over here you can see the name of the product. So that means over here in Pabbly Connect, we have successfully got the details of the payment which was just made. So the first objective of this automation is set up. That means now whenever there will be a successful payment, then automatically the details of that payment will get captured in Pabbly Connect, and this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data, and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as over here, I have successfully received the payment details. So now I want to send an invitation to the student. So in order to do that, firstly, I need to establish a connection between Google Classroom and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to click on connect. And over here, to add a new connection, you just have to sign in with your Google account. So here I'm going to click on allow, as this is a secure access. And you can see that the authorization was successful. So over here you can see Google Classroom and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the course ID. So this here is the course that I've created by the name of PHP course for beginners in Google Classroom. So that is why over here I have selected it. So here the role will be of the student, and now I need to mention the email address. So here to mention the email address, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous steps. So as I've received the details from Pabbly subscription billing, so over here from the response received, I'm going to map the email address. So over here, I'm going to search for the email, and this here is the email, that is currentuser@pabblytudes.com. So over here, I'm going to map it. So as you can see that I have mapped this email address. So this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid the problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received a response, and this here is a positive response. That means an invitation link would have been sent to the student. So I'm going to show you the invitation link as well. So here in Google Classroom under people, you can see that this student has been invited. So over here, you can see that this here is the email that has been sent. So this here is the invitation link. So as the student is going to click on join class, then automatically that student will be enrolled for the class which I've created in Google Classroom. So this automation was a successful one. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new successful payment through Pabbly subscription billing, then automatically a Google Classroom invitation will be sent to that student for the course. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications and create amazing automations by using Pabbly Connect. So you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can write us to https://forum.pabbly.com, and for pricing related issues, you can visit this link. So you can create a lot more automations by using Pabbly Connect, and don't forget to share these videos with your friends, colleagues. Subscribe to our channel for more.